Well. What's up? It's been about a month since I shot my last video. This is my new tablet number 5. I believe it's my 5th Galaxy. A 4th Galaxy and an Amazon one. Anyways, this is starting to look like a meth lab here or something. Plutonium meth. For personal use only. Strictly personal. Anyway, so then I get started with talking about some TV shows, romance and TV, I guess, being that month coming up. Well, just think about NCIS, Los Angeles, where they have the 2 agents, of course, Deeks and what's her name? Anyways, of course, they work a lot together and become married eventually. But when they first started out, he asked her, he says, "Hey, I'm doing a Pilates in the park. Could you come by and have a fake fight with me?" So, kind of, so she comes by and they have this fake fight. And he says, "Well, babe, it's with the band and everything." And she says, "Yeah, but you cheated on me with my brother." And then she leaves. Because they hadn't scripted. It wasn't scripted, but it was fake, And then there's the 2 tech nerds. Oh, yeah. See, this is my next project is to put the case back on this. I had it on, but it was on the wrong way, so. Next project. But the 2 tech nerds, it's been a while since I've seen that show, so I'm trying to remember their names. But anyways, they work on computers all day. And those of you who know the show know who they are. But and those of you who don't, well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, to know their names. Anyways, they work on computers all day long together, sitting together, by themselves mostly. And they do the tech support, for everybody. I mean, they provide, intel for agents in the field and satellite tracking. I mean, all kinds of stuff, not just typical nerd stuff. But anyways, Nell and it's her name. Well, they do have a kid together, but they don't get married. They stay friends, and he gets involved with a tech startup and sells out the stock to the DoD for an insane amount of money. So he comes back as a guest billionaire. Anyways, but with her, well, this isn't really anything to do with romance, but I guess it'd be the opposite. She does some field work, even to the extent where the head of the agency, who works out of their office, asks her to be his personal backup out in the field. Which, being the boss, he's not supposed to be out in the field. But neither was Captain Kirk, but he did it anyways. Anyway, so she goes to a prison to visit this mole who they had locked up. And she goes and visits him quite a bit. And he says, "I have no idea why you're visiting me, but I'll take what I can get." And then she explains why. She says, "All your buddies are going to see you visiting with a government agent. And guess what's going to happen to you when they see this happening a lot?" She says, "I hope it's painful for you." Oh, man. Anyways, my time's running up here.